Here we are in Mount Robson Provincial Park in Canada. It's just west of Jasper National Park, and we're about to do the legendary Berg Lake Trail. So we're gonna be out there for 4 days. It's supposed to be absolutely beautiful. We're gonna go to Emperor Falls today. We're gonna go check it out. We just passed the no bikes further than this point. The main trail goes off to the right. This is kind of a horse trail. This time of year, you can actually go the horseway, and it's easier on the knees because it's flatter. It's called Kenny Flats, but it crosses over the water. So this time of year it's good because the water's down, but don't try to go this way in the spring or early summer. Back on the main trail, left the flats. Up till Kennedy Lake, the path is relatively flat. It has its moderate incline. On the other side of Kennedy Lake, you cross over a few bridges, and then at about 5.5 miles, the trail really starts to climb. First bit of true ascent is heading up into the Valley of 1,000 Falls. One person at a time. That's what the sign says. Nah, don't fall in. We're headed through the Valley of 1,000 Falls now. We just passed Whitehorn Campground. We're about 7 miles in on the trail. It's a beautiful, beautiful valley. There's not 1,000 falls going at the moment, but like I said, it's pretty late September. Doing the final push for the day. We actually just passed Emperor Falls, so we got another, I don't know, less than half a mile to the campground. The waterfall is really cool. In fact, pretty much the entire way up, the steep part is dotted with waterfall after gorgeous waterfall. So while steep it is, it's nice because you want to stop anyways and take in the waterfall. So not so bad. But all in all, day one on the Berg Trail, even though it's been overcast, has been amazing. Day two here on the Berg Trail, and we just got started. Turning out to be a very beautiful day. This morning was dense fog and a little bit of rain, which was in the forecast, so we kind of slept in. Got a slow start on the day, but Mount Robson is peeking through the clouds every once in a while, and it's really pretty. We did the hook around the campground, and then realized there's a glacier on the other end of the creek there, so absolutely beautiful here. It's really turning into one of my favorite trails. Today we're heading up to the Berg campground, and that's our destination. A little over 3 miles away, I think. So gonna get up there and set up tent for 2 nights. That'll give us some time to explore the area. Sun's setting on a perfect day here in Mount Robson. It was beautiful, beautiful sunset. Got a lot of photos. I'm headed back up to the shelter now to warm up a little bit because it's cold. Anyways, got another day tomorrow, so I'm gonna go rest up and hope it is as good as today was. Maybe even better. It's day 3 of our trip journey, and right now we're base camping out of Berg Lake. I'm doing a lot of the day hikes today. Trying to get a lot done. And this trail goes all the way to Snowbird Pass. We're not gonna probably take it that far because we have other things we want to do in the afternoon. We're gonna go to Hargraves Lake and Toboggan Falls, and so we got a full day ahead of us. Last night at Berg Lake was really cool. The glacier was doing its thing. It was calving, probably calved 5 or 6 times in the night, and then when we woke up this morning, there was, of course, new icebergs on the lake, which was pretty dang cool. But it is a little nerve-wracking laying in your tent at night and hearing something big break off. And, well, hope that doesn't send a tsunami down our way, because it has been known to happen. Not here necessarily at Berg. Mount Edith Cavell, for instance, in 2012, a big piece of the glacier broke off and washed away the parking lot. So it does happen. We're on the 4-mile loop doing Hargraves Lake with, I guess it's Hargraves Glacier. And we're also gonna do Toboggan Falls and generally overlooks of Berg Lake. So far, this has been an amazing trail. We're probably about 2 miles on it. And we took the lake shore to begin with. That was about a mile, and then you climb. Whew, climb quite a bit. Closed because of a landslide. It's day 4 here in Berg Lake. It's a little foggy this morning, but that's okay. I mean, we're headed out. Makes it a little easier to leave. Fog is actually so thick that you can't even see the glacier on the other side of Berg Lake. Forecast says it's going to be a slight drizzle all day. It's got about a 13-mile hike out. So we're about to finish up Berg Lake, and here's the deal. We've been visiting Canada for about 3 months now, and we've asked all kinds of locals, what's your favorite backpacking trip? And almost to a person, it's always been Berg Lake. The only people who didn't say that were people who hadn't done it. And so going into this one, we thought, okay, it's gonna be awesome. But in the back of my mind, I kind of kept thinking, can it really be that good? Am I gonna be disappointed? And let me tell you, like, I'm not. This is an awesome trail. Well, I would say the best trail we've done in the Canadian Rockies. And when it comes down to just sheer global backpacking, it might be the best we've done ever. Which is shocking because I don't normally like out and back trails. I like to do loops or through hikes because I always want something new. But this one's so good, like, you want to do it twice. So it's great that you get to go back out the same way you come in. It's a well laid out trail. Starts in these dense forest, walking along the creek there. It's got all kinds of lichen and moss and stuff. It's just beautiful, beautiful undergrowth. And then you get up to Kenny Lake, perfect aqua glaciated lake. It's almost perfect. And you think, oh, it can't get much better. And then you climb up into the Valley of 1,000 Falls, and you're surrounded by all this water coming off the cliffs. Then you hike up one of those ridges, and it's just waterfall after waterfall after waterfall. And people talk about how steep it is, but you want to stop so much to see the waterfalls, it's not that big a deal. And Emperor Falls is huge and great, and then you get over that and you make the turn and you start to see the glaciers. And then before you know it, you're at Berg Lake, and there's Mount Robson and this massive glacier coming down into this turquoise blue water. Everybody's seen the photos, but when you're there, it's incredible. And then that's not even the end of it. I mean, from there you can do day hikes to Toboggan Falls, which is like a really cool waterfall. We've got these runs of water just coming careening down the side of the mountain, and the video doesn't do it justice. It's just the coolest thing. It's for hundreds of feet. It's just flowing straight down the mountain. It's very cool. There's other blue lakes, and you can go to Robson Pass, cross over into Jasper, which is kind of cool and unique, and cap it all off like Snowbird Pass. Hiking there is just gorgeous. All in all, this one's got a lot of bang for your buck. I mean, it's not easy. It's 13 miles to Berg Lake, but it's view after gorgeous view all the way there. And then once you're there, you got more options. We were only out here for 4 days. I could have probably stayed at least a week. I mean, it's just so pretty. Highly recommend it. We're gonna finish this thing up. I'm gushing. It's weird. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want more information about hiking this beautiful trail, go to our website, nomadicmoments.com. Well, you have to get your permits for these about a year in advance for this trail, so you can get all that information on the website. Until next time, guys, we're going to keep traveling.